Hey, it's Small World ASMR here again with a little bit of that thing I promised in my last video. I'm gonna whisper this one a little bit, or very, very soft spoken this video. I said I would read the flavor text from the Warlock cards, so I'm gonna do that. So, first one is Sacrificial Pact. Destroy a demon, restore 5 health to your hero. This card I don't play often or ever because I don't find myself. The card really only works for if you're playing against a warlock or you kill one of your own demons and when you desperately need health. And I don't play. The probability of me playing a warlock isn't that great while I'm playing as a warlock. Blood Imp, stealth, at the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 health. So it's a good card, but for my Zoolock, I don't really run it because it kind of slows things down, for me at least. Corruption, choose an enemy minion at the start of your turn, destroy it. So, I like the artwork on this one, but I feel like it's not the best card because you have to wait a whole turn. So if you use this against a Deathwing, sure, they would die at the start of your turn, but they'd still get that one turn to do 12 damage. So it's kind of an iffy card for me. Again, I'm not a Hearthstone professional or pro semi guy, so I don't really know what I'm talking about, but that's just what I think. I like the golden cards because I get to see the animation. Alright, Flame Imp, Battle Cry, deals 3 damage to your hero. It's a 1-drop 3/2. This card is ridiculous value. A 1-drop having 3/2 is insane, and in new players, and they might be turned off by the fact that it deals 3 damage to yourself. But man, what a card. Really, a 3/2 1-drop, you can't pass that up ever. Mortal Coil, deal 1 damage to a minion. If that kills it, draw a card. I love this card. I have 2 of them. I just think that it's a nice card. It gets the job done. It does what it's supposed to. And it's really good for a 1-drop. Power Overwhelming. So Power Overwhelming is an insane card. It gives you gives a friendly minion 4/4 until the end of the turn, and then it dies horribly. So this card for a 1-drop to give a friendly minion 4/4 is ridiculous. It doesn't matter if they die at the end or not, you're still giving that card 4/4 for that turn. So in my opinion, I think it's a really decent card. Soulfire, deal 4 damage, discard a random card. I know a lot of people that run this. I don't like running cards that discard random cards unless it's I'm drawing a blank. The 5-drop, that's ridiculous. But I know a lot of people that run this card. I should consider it, but it doesn't fit well my Zoolock. Voidwalker. It's a 1-drop 1/3 taunt. This is an amazing card, considering that the Goldshire Footman is 1/2 1-drop, and I think the tournament attendee is 2/1, and those are all taunts. But the 1/3 taunt is probably the best 1-drop taunt that you can get, for sure. Dark Bomb, deal 3 damage. I know a lot of people that run Dark Bomb, but it's not for me. But it does what it's supposed to. Demon Fuse gives a demon 3/3. Gives your opponent a mana crystal. Now, I actually never thought about running this card, ever. Doesn't seem too bad. Doesn't seem amazing. That card would go really well with that 5-drop, that charge 5-drop. Gee, I can't believe I forgot its name. It's, Doomguard. Demon Fuse with Doomguard seems like that'd be a pretty good deal. Succubus. Discard random card. So for a 4/3 2-drop, this is a very good card. But I actually don't run it anymore. I used to run it a lot. I used to have it in my deck. But ever since I started doing the Zoolock deck, I haven't even thought about running this card. But the more I look at it, the more I like it, and I'll consider it again. Wrath card. Whenever this minion takes damage, also deal that amount to your hero. 4/3, 2. So, for a 2-drop, 4/3 sounds really good. But whenever this takes damage, that amount goes to your hero. I don't like to mess with that kind of power that early on in the game, but, it's not that bad. Drain life. Deal 2 damage, restore 2 health for your hero. I used to run this card a lot. I used to play this card constantly. But, over time I've kind of come to realize that 2 damage for 3 mana isn't really worth it. Shadow Bolt deals 4 damage to a minion. Now, this is a good card, but it doesn't keep up with the tempo of my Zoolock, and I haven't run it in a while. I haven't played it, but it is a good card depending on what kind of deck you have. Hellfire. Very, very infamous card. You can see those Murlocs burning in the distance and that. Deals 3 damage to all characters. Every character gets 3 damage dealt to them. This card is very dangerous, very powerful, very good at cleaning a board, but very good at cleaning your own too. So this is the kind of power that, if you're ready to mess with it, go ahead. But I don't run it. I used to. Implosion. Deal 2 to 4 damage to a minion. Summon a 1/1 imp for each damage dealt. Now, this card is a really, really good card. And if you've been playing Hearthstone for a while, you know especially that this card is very well run with Knife Juggler. Knife Juggler deals 1 damage to a random enemy character when a card is played. So when played along with Implosion, if Implosion deals 4 damage to a minion, that'll summon 4 1/1 imps. And the 4 1/1 imps alongside Knife Juggler will deal 4 damage randomly. And that is a deadly combination. Summoning Portal. Your minions cost 2 less, but not less than 1. I used to run this for a while, but a 4-drop 0/4 is not worth it. Even if it does make your minions cost less, it is not worth it, and it is not a card I mess with anymore. Doomguard. Charge. Battlecry. Discard 2 random cards. 5-drop. 5/7. Now, to many people, to new players, this may have the same effect as Flame Imp. A card that is very overpowered, but the Battlecry it turns you off. So the Battlecry of discarding 2 random cards is definitely worth the price of a 5/7 charge for a 5-drop. I'd compare it as like a really beefed up Flame Imp, in the sense that it's an overpowered card that does a pretty dangerous Battlecry, but it is very, very effective. Floating Watcher. Whenever your hero takes damage on your turn, gain 2/2. I used to run this card. It looks awesome. The artwork. Whoever did the artwork. Can I see who did the artwork? No? Oh, I wish I could read the flavor text too. Anyway, whenever you hear it takes damage on your turn, gain 2/2. So this card is really good if you're just gonna life tap, then it already instantly becomes a 6/6. But I don't like to risk it for playing a 4/4 that's worth a 5 drop. It's not really worth it if it gets killed out instantly. Dread Inferno. Deal 1 damage to all other characters. This card is really good when paired against something like that one, Dark Whispers. If someone decides to summon 5 Wisps, or if someone plays a card like Implosion and summons all those 1/1 imps, Dread Inferno is a really good board clear for that. But again, it is also very dangerous because it affects you as well. I used to run it, but I don't anymore. But it is a very good card. And Fearsome Doom card. 6/8 for 7 drop. Not a good card, but I don't have very many big minions, so I run this one, unfortunately. I don't really want to. Wish I could run Boom. And I'll look for the other cards. Knife Juggler. These aren't cards that are Warlock specific, but they're cards that I run in a Warlock deck. After you summon a minion, again, as I was saying, very good with Implosion. And Abyssal Sergeant. Kiss a minion to attack this turn. 2/1 for 1 drop. This card is very good when... Whoop, whoop. This card is very well when paired against cards like Acidic Swampus or just other lower cards that you want to get that powerful punch in. This card is one of the few that silence a minion. Very important card. Doesn't look very good stats wise, but silencing a minion is crucial, taking away their power. I think that's it. I'll just do the Warlock cards. Hope you enjoyed it. This video. Hopefully it was informative. Maybe I'll do like a Paladin or a Mage or something like that. Again, I don't have all the Warlock cards, I don't think. Well, definitely I don't have all the Warlock cards. But those are the ones that I have. And thanks for watching.